From your local election headquarters, concerns over election security are growing, just as millions of Americans have already voted a week before Election Day. Days after ballot drop-off boxes were set on fire in Arizona, Washington, and Oregon, election officials and law enforcement are now on high alert.
They sure are. Now, we spoke with Salt Lake and Juab County clerks on security measures in place and their reaction to those burning ballot boxes in other states.
I wish we were in a position where we could disagree better and realize that it's okay for everyone to have different opinions politically.
The FBI is now investigating fires set to ballot drop-off boxes in 3 states that one official called an act of terror. Here in Utah, county clerks are closely watching the situation.
Throughout Salt Lake County, I've worked with our law enforcement, with our sheriff's office, with our district attorney, to make sure that I am coming up with contingencies for Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, to ensure that we run a successful and smooth election, regardless of what happens.
They say they're also working with the Lieutenant Governor's office to make sure the right policies and plans are in place.
The Lieutenant Governor's office has been really proactive in giving us supplies and materials. So if we do get anything that we're concerned about in the mail, we have some gloves or the extra supplies we need on anything that's suspicious or maybe would alarm us.
While we are primarily a vote-by-mail state, we additionally have vote centers where people can cast their ballot in person. If, heaven forbid, something happened that would not limit or diminish those people's ability to have their voice heard in this election.
But they say what happened over the past few days is demoralizing.
This is not the American way. The American way is for democracy to allow people who should have their voices heard to have that ability to have their voices heard.
I'd strongly encourage voters to go into your clerk's office and talk to them. Go into your election centers and see the process and watch the process and ask the questions.
Now, we also want to let you know about our plans for election night. Our first newscast, November 5th, will be 3 p.m. when Judy Justice is normally on. We'll come back on the air at 4 p.m. until ABC News takes over coverage at 4:30. And we'll work together to bring you national and local election headlines throughout the night until we come back on the air at 10 for wall-to-wall local election coverage. After polls close here in Utah, we'll go live on abc4.com with the latest results at 8 and then again at 9. ABC4 is your election headquarters, and it's coming up fast.